right, this will pretty much all be with the partner as well, so grab somebody you want to hit, twist on. All right, first off, we're going to start off with some, just one person will kind of throw a punch at you. He'll take the hand and try to catch it on the side, and then the hand will come out over the face. He'll punch the other with the other hand, bring it in, and then the hand comes out over the face. It's basically this part. Okay, so we'll catch here, and this hand comes out over the top of the face. This hand will come up. Now, he'll probably bring that hand up and do something to kind of block it. When he does, that's when my other hand's coming in to chop, and then I go punch 1, 2. Okay? Make sense, everybody? So as soon as he catches, I'll go here 1, bring this hand up. Okay? If he grabs a hold of me, I'm just bringing this across, and I'm going 1, punch, punch. Make sense, everybody? Right? Thank you. Grab partner. Coming through, we got punch to the hand coming to the face. This hand's going to come down clear 1, 2. He punches at me. Okay, I'm bringing this hand under. You see how this one's coming underneath? Okay, you're shifting this one across and you're coming back, blocking this one across, standing them up on their toes. If he starts to come around, that's basically where we do that spinning part, because the next move in mine, I'm coming all the way around like this. And so I'm just going to take his arm. Once I get it up here, I'm going to rip this all the way around. Okay, bring them in close, and then you got the incentive to stop. Okay, so you bring them up like this, and then you'll kind of pull this on across, and that's where you get that down block here. Okay, this part, just bring him in, you'll snap the arm, 1, get him to come into it, and then strike low. Make sense, everybody? Right. That part pretty good? All right, next one, if he's in close, if we start off in this kind of position, I'm just going to brace out across his neck like this, okay? And I'm trying to break this hand off of this side. So I'm basically coming in like this, and I'm going to pull him in close, okay? Once I go from here, I'm trying to kick him in one side of the leg or the other. I don't really care which. Okay, I'm going to kick him 1, kick him 2, and then I'm going to step behind for the takedown, okay? And there's my cross block. Okay, so one more time, he grabs me, I'm going here, brace out, slam this down, try to hit him, kick 1, 2. Okay, from here, and I'll step down, and then I can do my, there's 2 places like this, basically. So it's just stepping to the outside, and then do your strike. So whatever your cover is, so you see how I'm here, I'm going to brace, I'm going to hit this part down a little bit, come right back in, drive it back, 1, 2, okay, step to the outside, and strike. Right? Safe. So we had a couple of blocks and strikes already. If I try to step in and I try to throw him like this and he steps back with the other foot like this, basically I'm just going to try to pull him in or pull him over to the other side. See how I made him take a step? And I'll step him with the other side. Okay? So if I just did my jump kick where I did my 1, 2, so I just chop him, hit this other side, and I kick this 1, 2, and I step in. You see how I step with the other foot? So I'm just going to get back to the other side and throw it here. Okay, for my strike. Make sense, everybody? Aye. All right. So you got those reaps pretty good on both of those. Okay. When he punches straight this time, I'm taking this hand across, and I'm bringing this hand across his body, and I'm attacking this at the same time. Okay. So this is basically the spot where I come here, and then I strike underneath. So as he strikes the body, I'm coming here, and I'm striking across the body like this. But the big thing I'm doing here is taking this elbow and going like this. Okay? So, make sense, everybody? So this is going here. I'm more attacking his arm, like this, and I'm turning his body, and I'm attacking his elbow this way. Okay? So it kind of looks like I'm doing a hammer fist punch or a punch like this, but I'm really attacking his shoulder or attacking his elbow with my shoulder. Okay? So really quick, heel punch. This hand will come here, and I attack the elbow like this. One more time. This goes here, and then we can either step in front or step behind. I really like stepping in front like this, okay, because this gets a little more back on this one, a little more forward on this one. So that would be the section like that. Make sense, everybody? All right. Work nicely with where you go 1, 2, hammer, and then we're going to go shift into the side squat punch, okay? So from here, if I put my bait out front like this, and it doesn't matter whichever side he punches with, but I'm going to go on this side, and I'm going to basically be like this, and as he punches, I'm shifting my body out of the way and punching here. So I step in, and as he punches, I'm going to come here and then strike. So as I come in, and then you shift it to your strike. So if I'm coming in like this, I can be on the outside of the arm or on the inside. Make sense to everybody? Basically, you're in a front stance until they punch, and you want that sabaki to shift your body out of the way and then punch here. So the block's not punch at me real quick. Punch it. Everybody see how that punch is going that way? So that's coming in at the same time. I get to go here. So it would hit me there if I stay square, but I just want that to hit like that. Make sense, everybody? Yes, sir. Okay. Shift your body out of the way as you hit your opponent. Absolutely. Yeah. All right. So this time, as you're shifting your body out of the way for the strikes, you see how we strike on the inside like this? Okay. We're going to be shifting the body to the side, so we just did the strike. Now, we're coming right back with the elbow over the top. So as he punches here, you see I've got this over the top. And this hand's just going to circle up, and I'm going to try to hit him in the head. Okay? So block it. So like this. Then I can just rip that stuff all the way back off. Okay? So really quick, he punches. I'm going to block one, try to hit him with my elbow, and I'm shifting right back out and chopping here. Okay? Right. So one more time, he punches. See how I get here. Strike over the top. Shift back from my knife. Okay? Nice little partner. Okay, we just tried to hit him on the side of the neck. Okay, now if he comes in and tries to attack or grab underneath, I'm just going to take him and I'm going to try to drive this down. Okay? If he resists and he starts backing back up out of this, I'm going to drive my hands up and I'm going to drive my knee up at the same time. Okay? I want to kind of take his head out of a long, strong, stacked position. Okay? So as I drive up like this, I'm going to drive with my knee, and my hand's going to come over and strike this side. So as I drive him down, go ahead and come in. So I'm driving up like this, I'm going to drive up with my hands, my knees, and then strike to the side, okay? So whatever he's trying to hit low, I'm going to try to make sure this is nice and substantial for him, okay? And then strike. All right. So we're striking like this, okay? Make sense to everybody? So the idea, this is the part where we're going, hands come down, up, to the side, and then we'll strike both collarbones afterwards. So we strike down, come back up, strike the side of the neck, and close laterals. Okay? Right. See how this is coming right back up? This is all face and hands, and okay? So you're going to try to impact with whatever you can here. Drive that knee up, strike the hand, strike to the outside, come back in, and strike both top. Some parts of the styles that'll come in more of a chop like this. Okay, I like kind of coming across and striking this. Either way you want to do it, it's totally fine with me. Okay, yes sir. Nice to meet you, partner. Instead of grabbing low, he's grabbing high. So we're coming up, chopping the side of his neck, hitting both clavicles. Everybody good to there? Okay, so for some reason he's still standing in front of me and he's going to try to grab me. I'm going to try to shift to the outside and catch here. Did everybody see where my arm is? Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, we've got a couple of different grabs. But basically, instead of just trying to pull him with one arm, okay, I'm 2 arms against one like this now, and I'm going to step behind and yank this way. Okay, his wrist probably isn't going to make this transition very well. Okay, if I grip my hips properly. So as he starts to grab, I'm just going to be shifting back, trying to get to here. This would be the part where I'm going 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to break his elbow or break his wrist, and I'm just going to use this. So I'm basically like I'm doing it. Have you guys ever done a one-arm pull-up where you like hold on to your hand like this and you're doing it? So it's basically the same thing. Instead of just pulling him with one arm, I'm going to grab with 2 arms like this, so I hold on to him, and then this is all going to be tight to my body, and then his arm's got to kind of make this corner. His joints probably aren't going to like that too much. Okay? So you got down block like this. So in the kata it's 1, 2, 3, and then you're down. Okay, and like this. So as soon as I pull him to the side, everybody see how I'm taking this and I'm trying to hit this and yank it off like this. And when I pull, I'm just going to shift back, block down like this, and kick him in the face. Okay? So one more, grab him like this, come here, kick, and underneath. Okay, so I just want to make sure this nice window when I yank him down like this, and then I'm going to shift back, block this out, see how I make myself a little window, and I can toe kick or front kick right through here. Okay? Everybody got it? Okay, see how I can just shift to either side of that punch. So wherever he punches, I want to be kind of out of there. okay? And then I'm going to drop my weight, okay? See how we're going here? I'm dropping my weight and hitting his elbow, okay? And that kind of brings him forward like that. And then I'm going to take my other hand and just hold on to it and pull him on out, okay? So one more time. See, I'm kind of out away from him where he, okay. Now that gives me just a little extra time, and then I can shift my weight and hit that elbow, and then I'm just going to come back and grab my wrist, yank him on in, take that angle, and then I can kick it. Okay? Did everybody have that one pretty well one more time? See how I'm catching here? I'm just 1-2, kind of like an outer block. And this one's just going to turn over and catch the wrist. Then I'm going to drop my weight and hit here. Okay? Then I'm going to take my hand to my other hand, try to pull him out this direction, block that elbow, kick. Okay? And we're the next one where you come down and up. So the hand will come across in front like this. Everybody with me so far? You drop down, okay, like this. You can be striking underneath at the same time. So when this hand comes down, you see how this drives down, and then right back up. Okay. So one more time. Hits like this. This one catches here. That one strikes low, and then we come up. Okay. The next move is something like this. Okay. So the punch comes in. You go down, and then up, and then punch. Okay. Make sense, everybody? So it goes down and up. So you come to punch, break down, stand up, and then punch. Okay? Right? Next part is going to be these, that section. So from the when the punch comes in towards the face, you're striking on the body like this. He punches towards the face. Right here, and here's my down block. Make sense, everybody? Right. Then he strikes one. Strike to the ribs. Then you take this and you turn and down block. Okay? Then you get to step up. So the next move. All right? So one more time. Everybody see how it's here? The hand comes across and blocks, he punches. See how it blocks here? This wipes it off. This strikes underneath. This comes up and pinches. And you spin around, snap it over your shoulder. Okay? Or just throw it. Okay? The next movement's if he comes in to grab, I'm just shifting the hands. Okay? You see how my hand's coming up underneath? So I can shift it this way. It's basically like our Phenom Showdown, like if he comes in and attacks and I just kind of do this kind of thing, he can punch towards my face and I'll be doing this and this. Okay, so this one I'm basically, instead of being in front like this, I'm bringing my elbow out to the sides. If I bring my hands over the top, now I can snap one elbow and snap two elbows. Okay? So he comes in and attacks me and I go one, take this, snap one, snap two. So that would be the parts where we go here. Make sense, everybody? Right. One more time. He comes in and hits. Okay, you see how my elbow comes through. Catch. Snap one. Snap two. Okay. I have time to finish the whole thing real quick, but this one's really nice to your partner. When he kicks at me, I'm going to shift my body out of the way like this and kick underneath. He kicks at me with the other foot. See how I'm like this? Okay. So that's the idea. I just want to go through, catch this out of the way, kick his support leg or his groin. Here, kick the support leg or his groin. Okay, all right, thank you everybody. Get together and bow. Great work today.